Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, hello, my name is Harper, and today I'm going to be showing you an appropriate look for school or an event from ages like 11 to 14, or just even if you're like a little bit older and you don't want to wear a lot of makeup, you can just click on this video and watch a simple, affordable makeup look to wear for school and events. So before we get started, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below, turn on your post notifications, and hit that thumbs up. Let's get started. So the very first thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be putting on some concealer. This is the e.l.f. concealer, and this is in the shade Fair. So I have a big mirror here, but I'm also going to be looking into the camera so you guys can see me too. So I'm just going to take it, I'm going to put it in the corners of my eyes. And what you're going to do is you're putting that in the corner of your eyes, and then you're bringing it up around your eye. Like that. And if you do have any pimples or you want to put some here and down your nose, that's totally fine. I'm just going to put a little bit on my nose, a little bit on my pimple on my chin, and I have a little scar on the side of my face. I'm going to put a little bit there. Okay. Now I'm going to take the e.l.f. blending brush, which is, I think, an eyeshadow brush, but I use it for concealer because it's small and fits very nicely. It looks like this. It's a really nice, soft brush, and I'm just going to blend that out. Okay. So it is a little dark, so we're going to fix that. We are going to take the e.l.f. Finishing Prime and Stay Finishing Powder. Now this is a finishing powder, but I use it kind of like a little bit like a setting powder. I am just going to take this brush again, and I'm just going to take a little bit. Oh no, that just went on my desk. A little bit. I'm just going to tap it a little bit so it's not too much. And then I'm putting that everywhere where I had concealer. And don't wipe it away. You're going to let that sit. Just like this. So that it's easy. And some does fall off in access, but it wipes right off. All done, and that looks very awkward and weird, but this is going to help quite a bit. Okay, so next I am just wiping off my brush, but next we are going to do some blush, and there was supposed to be a little, well, it came with a little brush, but I took it out because I don't use this brush, because it doesn't work that well for me. The bristles are a little bit spiky, so I just have another brush, but I'm going to show you that. This is the e.l.f. blush. And it is in the shade Shy. Okay. Let's see, gotta get it open first. Okay, now I've used this quite a bit, so I'm going to use the BH Cosmetics brush, and this is number 3. It comes in a pack, so I have all of their brushes and all of their brushes, and they're pink, they're rose gold and pink, and they're a really nice soft brush. I'm just going to tap that on, and it looks really bright, but we're just going to tap it and blow. And you're going to smile, and you're going to apply that to the apples of your cheeks. And some of that powder might come off, which is just fine. You can see that is quite dark, but we are going to blend it out. Use the excess for the other side, and then you can add a little bit more. Please. Okay, and now I'm going to take this brush, which I actually got from Claire's. It is a very nice brush. It was $7.50. Just this brush. Yes, it maybe is a little pricey for you guys, but it is an awesome brush especially for like blending really big spots. So I'm just going to take that, and I'm just going to blend down my cheek in circles, kind of down my cheek. And that did brush away this, but that's totally fine. Okay, We are all done with your blush. You can add as much or as little as you wanted. I just added as much as I wanted. Okay, and now I'm going to take, oopsies, not that one. We're going to take this again and we're going to brush away all the powder on our face, every single little bit. It's really nice and it's really soft. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to do highlighter, and this e.l.f. highlighter, and is in the shade Moonlight Pearls. I like this highlighter a lot because you can layer it and stuff like that. I'm going to use, which brush am I going to use? I'm going to use this brush, which is a Wet n Wild brush. Okay, this is a Wet n Wild brush, and it is very affordable because it's Wet n Wild, so it is drugstore, but I like it. And I'm going to just take that lightly. I'm going to apply that to the, and go upward like this. Okay. I'm smiling to make sure that it stays on my cheek and doesn't go like down here or up here. This is meant to be a foundation brush, but some brushes say that's meant to be this, but I use it for other things, and I just use it the way I want. You can buy a highlighting brush that looks like this, but this does not work for me at all. It might work for you because, you know, you're just use it different than me, but I don't like it at all. Okay, and now I'm going to take my finger and just kind of like pat, and then I'm not going to smear it, I'm going to pat it on. Okay, you also can take a little more and rub like this. Shines up beautiful. Shows up beautiful, sorry. Ooh, that's really nice. I love that highlighter. It's really pretty. Okay, next thing we are going to do is I'm going to take that brush and I'm just going to rub that out to make sure that it's all blended. Next thing we're going to do is I have this Lancome. I'm pretty sure it's a Lancome. It's really nice. It's a very small eyeshadow palette, but this is a little more spendy. Like it's one of the, like it's from like Sephora or something like that. My mom gave it to me, but this is a very nice palette. It's the Jackie and Laurel Cosmetics. It's called Eyes, and it comes in a kit with 2 lip glosses, which I'm going to use one of the lip glosses today. I absolutely love this palette. It's beautiful. It's got some very nice nude shades, and I love it a lot. So, kind of like going to use this, and I'm going to take this, which is the BH Cosmetics, but it's number 8 brush. It's flat, and I'm just going to rub that kind of on the top, the very top one. Okay, and you can see that I'm just going to apply that to my lid. Okay, make sure that's blended in. You can see that there is little white there, which is very nice. It just adds a very subtle eyeshadow color. There is, I'm just going to use my finger and blend that out. Finish blending. You also can use, there are some glitters, shimmers in there. So I'm going to use one of the shimmers from here. I'm going to use this small one. It is a very pretty one. I'm just going to use my finger because it can show up pretty wild. Another hack is if you don't want to spend money on like a shimmer eyeshadow palette, you also can use your highlighter, and that works absolutely amazing too. All done with our eyes. Now, before we move on, I'm just going to use that other flat brush and blend that glitter into the white so it doesn't look so cakey. Like I said, we're done with the eyes. I'm in eyeshadow. Now we're going to move on to mascara. I love this mascara. My mom gave it to me. I think it's, yeah, pretty sure it's a, excuse me, I cannot talk today, a drugstore brand. It's CoverGirl Lash Blast Fusion. I love this. It's very nice. You are going to do 2 to 3 or 4, like, swipes on your eyelashes. You don't want them too chunky. You don't want them, like, squished together. So, go very slow. Two to 4 because then it's just a nice, it just adds, like, a darker color on it. I don't do my lower lashes. I'm afraid I'm going to mess up and like that, okay? Now, if you do get mascara on your eye, you always can just use a little bit of your concealer. Just put a tiny bit on. You don't need a lot. And I would use your finger and just blend that on out. Okay? Doesn't cover completely it, but, you know, it's not going to be, like, completely noticeable. Last but not least is the Jackie Laura Cosmetics lip gloss, and it is one of my all-time favorite lip glosses because it's pretty sheer. You can't really like see it too much. It's just you can see that you have gloss on. And this came with the eyeshadow palette, and there's another one of this too. Okay, and then just a quickly little finish off, you can just kind of fix it with your fingers. And that is the final finished look. I'll show you up close. So that is what it looks like. I hope you guys enjoyed this video so much, and I hope you guys buy these products and use this video to help you a lot. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!